April sucks. There's not a lot of movies. Fade 8 was cool, but May's gonna be better. Hey, what's up, guys? Benjamin Anthony here, and welcome to the episode number 5 of the Movie Hub. This week is a little bit slow. There's not too much going on.
What's up with your voice, bro?
I'm sorry, I'm still sick, guys. April itself was pretty slow. It doesn't have a lot, but there are some pretty.
It's like the quiet stories before the storm, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Summer movies are coming.
May's looking pretty good, so there are some couple of stories here and there. So you know what, guys? Let's get into it.
So, something on my radar this week is a rumor. It's a Hollywood rumor that's going around right now, and it's about John Carpenter's Escape from New York. This movie came out in 1981, and it's pretty much Kurt Russell's like claim to fame in a way.
Yeah,
it was before
it was
Big Trouble in Little China, which I don't know if you've seen that movie.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's a great movie. But they're saying that Robert Rodriguez is going to be remaking this film, and he's looking for his lead cast right now. So I'm really excited about that.
I'm not.
Why?
Because it was such a good movie.
It was
apocalyptic kind of thing,
and it's John Carpenter.
It's a remake, man. And it's like I'm just tired of the remakes, and I get it. You know what?
If you saw our last review, right?
Yeah, I get it because Hollywood is running out of ideas, and it's kind of hard to kind of come up with a new idea that you haven't taken from something before.
But honestly, we can't use that as an excuse.
That's
there are
true.
people, if you sit down and people write out, or if they just take the time to look at the scripts, and I'm sure they can find something original.
But you know what? Like, I'm gonna keep my hopes up just because I did love the movie. Who they're gonna choose, I don't know. Like
I'm biased, but I'm hoping for Tom Hardy. I don't know. That's a name.
Actually,
that's a name to throw out.
Cool. But yeah, I haven't seen him in a lot lately, so hopefully, they do pick on that. Speaking of casting and choosing people, I usually have a rumor going around as well of who's gonna play the voice for Genie in Aladdin.
Oh yeah.
So they are gonna make a live action, like we said, and it is gonna be more of a musical kind of note. So it is gonna have more music than originally.
No.
But they've already kind of mentioned 3, which honestly I'm not too big of a fan of, and it's because let's be honest, it's nostalgia. We looked at this, rest in peace, Robin Williams.
You can't touch that actually.
Someone has to come and play a big role in this situation.
Yeah.
Just like they did with Dwayne The Rock. Well, in the what's that movie? Jumanji. They are doing a continuation to that. So I love that they did that.
Okay.
That they're not touching the original, but they're continuing
the
from
story.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So the 3 voices that are actually picking was Kevin Hart was one of them, which I've heard it's kind of been like axed, like they don't want that.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about Kevin Hart playing Genie. The second one was actually Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I liked him in Moana. He was good for that type of character.
But he played himself in Moana.
Yeah, exactly. In this one, you really have to pick a character of energy and ecstatic and being happy. And the third one that they chose was Gabriel Iglesias, the comedian, Fluffy, if you guys know who that is.
Yeah.
They said if Dwayne The Rock didn't do it, Gabriel Iglesias was going to come in. I don't know how to feel about that neither. He's energetic, but I
don't think he's strong enough. But again, I haven't seen a lot of his shows, but what I have seen, I don't know. I don't think he'd be a good fit.
Yeah, like I can't, personally, I just can't pick one. And maybe I am using nostalgia and that's just getting in the way. And maybe one of these 3 will be good. But I don't know. It's just such a big role that I don't know how to feel about these 3 people. And they are kind of like big known names. So maybe that's why they're picking them. But who knows? Let's see where that goes.
Something I want to talk about is a movie called Phoenix Forgotten. We were kind of going back and forth if we were going to review this movie or not. I think we're just going to end up just watching it for our own pleasure. But it's interesting because it's produced by Ridley Scott. But what I've seen so far in the trailer, it doesn't look original. It's like the Blair Witch and Paranormal Activity got meshed together.
Actually, you know what it looks like now that I think about it? It looks like the movie VHS. I don't know if you've
ever
seen that.
I know you were a big fan of that movie.
VHS was such a beautiful horror movie. It looks a lot like it. It looks a lot, shaky cam kind of thing. It even looks kind of grayed out.
I'm one of those people that gets nauseated with shaky cam, so I'm not a fan of that. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in the small screen. One thing I do want to recommend if you're looking for a UFO movie right now is a movie that came out in 1993. It's called Fire in the Sky. It's based on a true story, and it's a guy being abducted by aliens. Just a blue-collar man with his friends going home after a shift. And it changes his whole life. It's a really great story. So if you want to look for something that's interesting, check out that movie.
Speaking of things that you guys should probably check out, let's talk about 13 Reasons Why. I heard that's a great Netflix story. I know someone's.
Why are you stealing my story?
I'm sorry. No, I want you to talk about it because that's actually
okay.
A good
So you want me to talk about it?
Yeah,
All right. So 13 Reasons Why is a show that I'm going to start probably tonight. A couple of my friends have already seen it and they gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, a lot of people are.
It's based on a young adult novel by Jay Asher, and it's about a teen suicide. It's about a girl who commits suicide after some things that have happened. What's interesting about this film is that there's 13 episodes, 13 Reasons Why, and they're tapes like Side A, Side B, right? And it stars Dylan Minnette, I don't know how to pronounce his last name, and Catherine Langford. So I'm going to be checking out that, and maybe we'll talk about it more next time.
Yeah, I do want to check it out.
There's a lot of buzz going around about it, right?
Yeah, I heard there's a lot of things going on. Let us know in the comments. Maybe you guys want us to review it. We'll be reviewing that for you guys. We've done TV shows before, but we didn't get the audience. But, maybe you guys would like us to do that.
Okay.
Two other things that are pretty cool in the superhero universe is kind of going on. They just announced that Ant-Man and Wasp, so that is a thing going to happen.
God, I'm looking forward to
2018, they're going to start production. So they're going to
start?
I heard that they're going to start it in 2018 around June.
They should make it already.
And it's a little hard just because the MCU universe is already planned. Everything's already planned out.
True.
Up to like 2020, I believe. So it's something to where, I'm looking forward to it. I love that, man. It was a great movie. I went in knowing it was going to be good.
It came out of left field for me because remember I didn't want to see that movie.
Yeah, and it was really good. I really love that movie, so I'm really excited for that. Another thing I'm kind of excited for is, we've been talking about casting big names for Hollywood and how sometimes that could be a problem, or they're not looking at into
the
diversity and
stuff
like that. But they're actually, as we talked about before, they're gonna make a Batgirl movie, standalone. I believe it's Josh Whedon. No,
right?
Yeah, Josh Whedon's making the movie.
Josh Whedon.
So the cool thing about it is he's actually commented saying he's not just gonna get a big name for this role, which is amazing.
That sounds good.
Because he's not gonna write the role for the person. He's gonna write the actual role, and then the person's gonna try to fill that role in. If that's a name, who knows? But I'm excited for that. It's time to expand. It's time to stop using these big names. It's time to find new people, And that's the thing. Like Tom Hardy was a good example. Came out of nowhere and became such a great actor.
Yeah.
And now it's something to where who could play Batgirl? I don't know. The only Batgirl I remember was the clueless girl from.
Oh my God, Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah,
I remember the 1970s. I don't know her name, but Barbara Gordon. She recently passed away though. So
yeah, so it's something to where I'm excited for, and this is a good way. This is a good way to go. Let's start making these roles and having people try out to play those roles instead of the other way around. Instead of writing something for someone.
I agree.
And so hopefully that does bring us better acting overall. All right, guys, don't forget to like and comment down below. What do you guys think about all of the changes in live actions, remakes, and, casting big actors? What do you guys think of that?
Check us on social media. We are on Facebook, Tumblr, and we're big on Instagram. We post there daily.
Yeah, there's links down below, so you guys can click them there. Also, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome reviews. Have a good one.